I don't think there's a real possibility of peace whilst a jihadi extreme Shia group is in charge and oppressing the people of Iran, oppressing the region. The only solution in the end is for the regime to fall and for the people of Iran to make their country free again.
In Jerusalem, you have Indian connection also. Can you share a bit about that?
Sure. My husband's family are the Nahoum family from Calcutta. They are originally Baghdadi Jews who moved in the 1800s when things got unpleasant for Jews. They moved to Calcutta. Many other Jews moved to Mumbai, and they set up the first kind of Western-style bakery in Calcutta in the New Market, and it's still going after over 150 years. It's still owned by the family. We go there regularly, and we have, for us, it's a wonderful story that it's Jewish owners, management is Hindu, all the workers are Muslim, and all the customers are mixed, but many Christians as well.
What is your impression of India and how do you see India?
I love India. I've been all over the place. I've been to Rajasthan, I've been to the south. I've been, of course, to the Calcutta and the surroundings of Calcutta. There's always something new in India, something fun to find. People are kind, people are gentle. I love the food, I love the culture. Half my house is filled with Indian furniture or decorations. I cook Indian food, and so we're very culturally connected to India here in Jerusalem.
Ma'am, I also move to the war that is going on. There is a possibility of a peace deal. How do you see the announcement made by Trump and the possibility of a peace in the region?
I don't think there's a real possibility of peace whilst a jihadi extreme Shia group is in charge and oppressing the people of Iran, oppressing the region, acting like terrorists with proxies. I don't believe that a scorpion can't be a scorpion anymore. That's what they are. That's their raison d'etre. That's who they are. And so I think that the only solution in the end is for the regime to fall and for the people of Iran to make their country free again and to have a democracy like India, like Israel. And so anything now is trying to get to that point. I'm not optimistic that the Islamic Republic is actually going to comply with any deal. And so we might find ourselves at war again. But at the end of the day, the people of Israel are willing to sacrifice themselves for the sake of the freedom of the Iranian people and the freedom of the region.
So how do you see the coming months, next 3-4 months?
You know, in the Middle East, you never know what can happen even tomorrow. So we could end up with an attempt at a ceasefire again, at a peace treaty. But ultimately, I don't think that the Islamic Republic is ever going to change its spots and are ever going to give up the uranium enrichment, the nuclear development, the ballistic development, or terrorizing their neighbors in the region.
And you have worked very closely on I2, U2 and IMEC. How do you see they are on backtrack? How do you see them in the future? When can we see the revival of these?
Well, the visit here of Prime Minister Modi was very significant. He left with a lot of good trade deals on the table between Israel and India. India is a friend of Israel. India can also be a great honest broker in the region. India has incredible human resources and Israel has a lot of technology and ingenuity. And I think together we could be unstoppable in the region. I think that the framework of I2U2, which has kind of been forgotten in the last few years, can be a great framework to come back to. The IMEC corridor, the IMEC is also a very interesting prospect. And again, it all really relies on a peaceful and stable region. And I don't see that happening without bringing down the very poisonous and murderous Islamic Republic of Iran.
Now my last question would be about the relationship between India and Israel. How do you see the relationship progressing? Because it is quite strong right now. But in coming months, how do you see progress?
I think we have a lot of things in common. We are democracies that through the odds have continued to be democracies that face similar enemies. That face similar challenges within our countries as well as regional challenges. And I truly believe that there's a lot that India and Israel can do together in trade, with defense, energy, AI. We're looking at a different future. We're looking at a different world, and with the innovation and ingenuity and the human resources in India, and including what's going on here in Israel in terms of innovation, I think we could be an unstoppable partnership.